and welcome back to my channel. I am YT and today we'll be making Tetris in Scratch. I recently deleted one of my videos, which was also Tetris, because I realized that the code in it could be simplified. And so today I'll be making the simpler version with you guys. And make sure you save the project because this video is also part 1. So let's get started. Okay, so first let's go into this page. Now let's see what we have to do to make this game. First, we'll need the Tetris blocks. Second, we'll need the backdrop. Third, we'll need some little tiles to create the backdrop, or like the grid actually. And then fourth, we'll need some variables and we'll be creating some of our own blocks. Okay, so let's get started. So first, let's delete ScratchCat. And then we will going to paint a new sprite. This is going to be the tile. So we'll call it the tile. Well, actually, I'll just call it the BG, the background. And then I'm gonna create the little tile. So for this one, I'm just gonna create a little tile with an outline of 3. Make it like 20. I'll make it 24 by 24. 24 by 24, and then I'll fill it with like a greenish blue color, I guess, maybe. And the outside, I'm gonna make it like, I don't know, like that. I like that. Oh, I'll just go with that. So this is my tile. I'll put it right in the middle. Good. We'll call it the BG. Good. Now, okay, let's go coding. So when green flag clicked, we want to, first up, we are going to hide. I'm going to hide first because we are going to do something that is going to blow your mind. Okay, so hide, we'll switch costume to the Big G costume because we'll make more costumes later on. And then negative 108 and Y 172. That's where it's going to go. So that, I'll just show it for now. That's up here. Okay, and then we'll repeat 15 times creating the row. Now for the row, we want it to make it like easier, so we'll make our own block for this. We'll make a block called row. We want it to go fast without the screen refreshing, so we'll click run without screen refresh. Oh, make sure we tick it. Okay, good, now we have the row block. Now repeat 15 times, we'll be creating the row, and then we'll set X to negative 108. Yeah, that's where it is already. So that's right here. Because when it makes a row, it goes all the way over here, we want it to come back to the X. Now for the Y, we'll change the Y by, we'll want it to come down one row, so, or column, come down one, just come down one block. So because the width of it is 24 and the height, so, well, mine is 24. Good, now let's define the row. So for this one, we'll repeat 10 times. We'll go to pin, make sure you have the pin. If you don't, go into extension, click pin, and you got it, okay? We'll go with, we'll stamp it. So what that does, it's literally like stamps it like a stamping machine, something. Like stamps it there, and then we want it just to stamp 24 at a time. So we'll change X every time, change X by 24 every time you stamp. So there will be 10 in one row. Now if we run that, as you guys can see, that makes the grid. Really cool. Now if we erase all and try that again, we'll be able to see, as you guys might have seen, that it came down like wee, like that. We want it to come down like boom, and like come out all at the same time. So we have to make another block. Make our own block let's call it BG. Just for it, and make sure it run without screen refresh, because if you don't run with screen refresh, there's no point. So, okay. Define BG. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get all of this and just chuck it on the BG. And when green flag click, I'll run BG. Done. Now like that, if we erase all and do that, boom, it just comes out like that. Really quick. Okay, now in the BG here, I'm going to erase all at the start when we define BG. Okay, good. Now we have the grid. Let's make the blocks. So I'll paint it. I'll call it the blocks. Good, the blocks. Now, the first costume, make sure you name it 1. This is really important. Name it 1. Because in a minute in the code we'll do something that requires your costume to be a number. Okay, so I'm gonna go to back to the BG, and then I'll copy the costume, and then I'm gonna go back to blocks, and then I'll paste it. Zoom in. Okay, now this is gonna be different. I'm gonna make the outline, I don't know, black. I'll fill it with red. Done. Now, I am going to copy and paste it, and then I'll slowly move it over. Make sure it's on the same horizontal line. Okay, now we want to leave like a little gap between them. Like, can you see that little white gap? That's what I want. Okay. Now, the easier way to do this is we'll just select both of them. We'll copy both of them at a time. Put them in the middle, and then boom. Slowly. Okay, now there's like a little gap right there, and that gap is perfect. Okay, good. Now we've got our first costume done. Oh, actually no, we haven't. Oopsies, I just realized. We haven't moved this yet. I finished moving it. Whee! That's better. Slowly it comes along, and then boom. Okay, to find the gap. Where's the gap? There it is. Does that gap look good? Yep, that looks awesome. Now that looks really good. We got 4. Now, a really important step is never ever remove the block that is on the middle. So we'll just we'll use this block as like kind of like the base. So you never move this block. So now if we duplicate this, and now we have to make another costume, never move this block, because this will be the block and it will be the base. Okay, so let's make this. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to move this up here, just to make the first one called the owl. That looks good. Go like that. Okay, that's good. And then, now for this one, I'll do the opposite. I'll just do it and flip horizontally. Done. This is the third one. And then let's do the fourth. Now for the fourth one, I'm going to do like, what could I do? I could move this to the middle. I could do that. As long as you're not moving this base block. That'll be the T, or the upside down T, but it doesn't matter. We'll duplicate that. It's gonna be number 5. Number 5, I'll make the, what else are there? There's a lightning. So, is this the middle one? Yeah, that's the middle, so we don't move that. We'll just move this one up, 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 up. Up here. Some people call it the lightning, but I made the S version. It's like a S. Well, is that an opposite S? Yeah, I feel like S. Wait, S, yes. Okay, that's opposite S. Because if I type S, that's the other way. Oh well, but I'll go with it. I'll duplicate that. Oh, why do I have the S on top? I thought I deleted it. Delete. Delete. Done. Now, I am going to flip this around. Just like this. Done. And then after I do this, I am going to, the last one is this the middle? Yes. I'll move this one over here to create the 2x2 block. Some people think that this block is the most annoyingest block in the game because it's so hard to like win with this block. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we've made all the costumes. Now let's start coding. So when green flag clicked, we are going to point in direction 90. we are going to hide because we're going to stamp again. We'll hide and then we'll switch the costume to a random, because there's 7 costumes in total, so 1 to 7. And then we'll go to -12 and 172. So that's the top up here. So yeah. Now I'm gonna grab a repeat until. Repeat until wait. I'll repeat wait 0.5 seconds. And then I'll show. And then in here, sorry. I'll put the show in there. And then I'll change Y. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Change Y by -24. Good. Okay, now before I do anything else, I am going to go to the backdrop and I'm just going to edit the backdrop because we need a backdrop for this game. So I'm going to choose a backdrop. I'm going to do blue sky 2. Good. And then I'll delete the first one. I'll call it the BG again. There's 2 BGs. Then I want to draw a red line. Make sure it's the color that whatever your block color is. Okay, that's really important. Make sure the line is the same color as the block color, and make sure all of your blocks are the same colors. Because that's what makes it so simple. And because if it was like multicolored, then it will be more harder to code. So that's why it's all the same color. Okay, I'll make it red. Yeah, that's red. I'll make that red. Okay, I'll make it thickness 1 to 10. Oh, line. Oh no, did the wrong thing. Boom, boom, oh, boom, done. To 10. All the way to 10. Okay, and then I'll just shift and draw the line. Shift and draw the line. And then shift to try to draw a line at the bottom like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna select the line and then I'm just gonna move it over and then just kind of adjust it, just touch the edges of the grid. Here we go. And same as the bottom. Up, up, up. Yep, that's good. Now that's the grid done. I mean the outside done. These are gonna be like kind of like the detection lines. Okay, and then you could just have some fun with it. I'm going to add a blackboard. It kind of basically is a blackboard. It's like a, oh, need to fill black as well. The blackboard, and then I'll make it like a bit taller. Click shift to like actually adjust like this. Okay, that's really satisfying. I'll put it like up here. Move it over. Good. Now I'll type words on it. The first one is going to be write it in white text, so I don't. White text. The first one is going to be next, just to show what block is coming next. Put it up here. And then we'll do, next one is score. Score. Put it like right here. And then we'll copy this one again. And then I'll call it the top score. T score. Nice. We'll put it like right here. Now you guys might have realized that the score, like the space between score and T score and the T score and the bottom is less than the gap between next and score, because we'll actually have like a block showing here in under the next, so we need more space. Okay, good. Now we made that, let's just give it some. I'll write Tetris as the title, make it like a random color. Tetris is like, make it like green, I don't know. I know what color Tetris is. I'm pretty sure Tetris used to be multicolored, but it's just going to be a green Tetris. Okay, and then I want to upload. I'm going to upload I'm going to upload this. Upload some image just for like, you know, just for decorations. copy, and I'll paste it. Ooh, okay, so I'll just decorate whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. You could like add a scratch cat. I'm gonna add like a scratch cat. Ooh. Oh, wait, no, not a backdrop. I guess I have to find it in the scratch library. Choose a sprite, I'll find the cat. Where's the cat? There it is. I'll copy it, delete the scratch cat, go back to the backdrop, and then paste it. There we go. Now I've got scratch cat. I'll just put the scratch cat up here, like it's watching you play. Good. Now I'll delete that. Okay, that's basically the decorations done. And then we finish the backdrop. Let's go to. Actually, what I'm going to do, let's duplicate the blocks. Right now this is going to be the next. So this is going to be like the next. Like these are the blocks that are going to show over here. So I'm going to change this name to next block. Next blocks. Okay, good. And then in here, you can just censor all of them because they're not the normal blocks. Make sure you selected the next box, not the normal box. Otherwise, oops, that could be it might cause a bug. I don't know, but yeah. This right in the middle. Done. Now we've done this, so let's code it. So as I'm going to say, when green flag is clicked, we want to point in direction to 90. We want it to be pointing the same direction as the normal blocks. Okay, and then we're gonna go to 170, y -30, which is should be somewhere over here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so let's change the size to 70 because that's a bit big. Good. We'll put it like right here actually. Where is that? 182, and then y -20. I'm just rounding it. Okay, good. Now that looks really good with all these costumes. Yep, okay. Now we got them there. Now we'll switch the costume. We'll just have to switch the costume to a random costume, 1 to 7. And then we will add a repeat until wait. And then inside we'll add a wait until. This is you guys might not have used this block before, but wait until is basically you just keep on waiting until something happens. So we'll wait until okay, down here. Down here we have the backdrop of stage, backdrop number. We'll change it to blocks, and then automatics change it to the stuff for blocks. Okay, so we'll wait until the Y position of the blocks is equal to 172. So when it reaches the top, so when it's at the top, that means that a new block's going to come out. So when a new block's going to come out, it needs to be the one that, oh, sorry, actually I put that in the wrong place, put it here. Make sure you put it in the wait until. Switch costume to another pick random. Because we want, when it comes out, we want the blocks to be the one that the next has say it is. So yeah. And then after that, we'll just wait 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds. Nice. Now, go to the blocks, and then we'll keep on coding the blocks. Then the blocks, change y by 24, and then we'll actually add an if. I forgot to do this. If is touching, because now we have the border, so we can say if you're touching the border, the color of the border, and also itself, so it can stack. That's why I said it's important to make sure all of these colors is the same as the border color, because this red also includes itself. So when it stamps down there, if it touches its stamp, it will just like stacks on it. That just causes the stack effect. Now because it's changing y by -24, when it touches the color, we want it to stop. So when you change y by -24 and then you add another 24, you'll do nothing. So we'll change y by +24. And then once we're there, we'll stamp ourselves like that. And then we will go back to the start position, which is -12 and 172. Put it back to the top. And then after that, we'll hide, and we'll also put a hide down here. Okay, good. Now, if we run that, let's see a block that's coming down. Oh, that block's running. We'll fix it later. Beep, beep, it comes down, boom, boom. Yeah, it stops, and then the next one comes. That's really good. Okay, now this one's problem is, oh yeah, because we had to delete that, because we didn't want the same code as this one. So remember to delete your code. Delete this guy's code that was in here, because we duplicated it. It also duplicates the code. Okay, so that's basically it. Let's see. Did it just run that? Yeah, now it doesn't move. Comes down slowly. Boom. Okay, the next one should be, yep, coming. Yay. Okay, now the only problem that's coming is, like, the one that's coming out is not the one that was saying on the next. Well, that was. But see if the next one is like this L shape. No, it isn't. And it's the same shape coming again, because it's not actually changing. So for that one, we'll have to make a variable. We'll call it the costume. Okay, now we have the costume variable. Now, we over here at the start, we'll set the costume to whatever the next costume is. So for that one, we could literally just do, change this to the end blocks. The costume number, because they have the same costume number. So yeah, make sure they have the same costume number, otherwise this wouldn't work. Set the costume to the costume number of end blocks, because they literally have the same costume numbers. Okay, and then down here, we'll just add switch costume to whatever costume it is. Okay, good. And then down here, we'll add another, we'll duplicate this actually. Delete all of that. And then we'll just put this down here. Switch costume back to, yeah, we'll do the same thing. Okay, now if we run that, so if the long one comes down, beep, 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 beep. Boom, oh, okay, now we have the first bug. We have our first bug. So as you can see here, this long one, which is probably like the only piece that does this, because the long one is like just a little bit smaller than the other ones, because it's the original one. So what we could do, we can try the big one, see if this one works. When it comes down, does it? Okay, so as you can see, the big one, this one, does work. So what we could do is that before we actually come out, we can just switch the costume to number 7, which is the last one, this one. And then when we come out, we'll just stamp us like right there. So like when we come down, we'll be stuck there because this one got stuck down there. And then when it touches the bottom, it'll switch to this, which will stay flat on the ground. So hopefully that solves the problem. Let's change it. Click green flag. We need the long one. Okay, it's because it's picked random. Okay, there we go. Have the long one. It's coming down slowly. Beep 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 beep. And when it reaches the bottom, boom! It stays there. Good. Now that's our problem solved. Okay, now to be honest, oh yeah, actually I forgot something. We need our movement, because I realized like I couldn't move the box. So let's make this fast. We're right arrow key pressed. Actually no, when right arrow key pressed, we'll change the X by 24, because that's the size of a grid of the backdrop as well. by 24, and oh no, yeah, that's the right arrow. Yeah. If you're touching the color, like if you're touching the edge, you can't go anymore. So if you're touching the color, then you want to come back 24. So change X by negative 24. I'll do the same thing for the left arrow, but the opposite. So left arrow, negative 24. This one, positive 24. Nice. Now let's do the... Now you can choose what key you want to choose, but I use space. Some people use up arrow, but I use space. This one is the turning. So I'll just go with space crease or up arrow if you want. Turn 90 degrees clockwise, and then if touching color, then you turn anti-clockwise 90 degrees. Okay, now let's do the down arrow, which is like kind of like the rush, like you increase the speed basically. If down arrow was pressed, then we'll change Y by negative 24, and then if touching color, we'll change Y by 24, positive 24. Done. Okay, so now I'm gonna test the, yes, everything's all moving really smoothly. Let's try the rush. Okay, see now if we keep on pressing, it just kind of lags and stacks up like that. So that's a bug. So what we want to do is that I want to say, how do we go and do this? Okay, so we'll say if it's like at the top or at the near the bottom, we want it to stop rushing, no matter how much you're pressing the down arrow, so it doesn't cause that bug. So let's have an if over this. Well, I use the and because there's two. First one is up here, second one's down here. If the Y position is, let's say the first one, the Y position, if it's bigger than negative 145, which is the first consequence, then you can continue because it's not like smaller than 145, which is down here. And then the next one, oh no, bigger 145 is up here. Sorry, I think I don't know. It's a bit muddled, but yeah, you know, it's both sides. And this one, if is the opposite. If the Y position is smaller than positive 145, just like that. Now, if we try this now, if we just keep on pressing the down arrow, see, like it doesn't do the thing again. And another good news is it's starting to stack, which is also a good news. Yay. And then reaches the top, and then that will be game over. Okay, so yeah, we'll do all the other stuff in part 2 because this video is getting a little bit long. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Remember to save your project. Okay, good. Remember to save your project and yeah, have fun. And remember to watch my part 2 that I'll be releasing. So yeah, have a great day. Peace. Okay, so let's see what this is. I'm a police car. Interesting. And then I'm crashing a bus. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay on track. This is crazy, bro. What am I doing? Oh! Oh, wow.